Hi, I'm Cassie, Elle, and you're watching TIGR Reviews on the Indie Game Report. I recently played my first, I know, shame on me, roll and write game. I saw they're so popular lately. I really wanted to check one out. So I took a look and I really liked this one. It's super fantastic if you like roll and writes especially. It is called Roll Through the Ages, the Bronze Age from Eagle Gryphon Games. A 1 to 4 player game, Roll Through the Ages brings players competing to roll their way to having the most valuable civilization at the end of the game. The game has been around for a little while now actually, but I only just recently got to play it, and like I said, I really enjoyed it, so I'm really excited to share it with you. Let's go take a look at Roll Through the Ages.
Welcome to Roll Through the Ages, the Bronze Age. The goal of the game is to be the player with the highest point valued civilization when the game ends. To do this, each player on their turn will roll the dice, trying to get the best rolls for what they are working towards that turn. The game has 7 dice, a pegboard for each player to keep track of their goods and their food, a score sheet for each player, and each player will also need 1 writing utensil, which is not included in the game. To begin the game, on a player's turn, she will roll 3 dice. Depending on the face, she will be able to do a few things with her civilization. She might be able to gain food, gain different kinds of goods, she might be able to gain workers, coins, she might have penalties, or a combination of any of these. She will then feed the cities she has, and at the beginning of the game, all players have 3 cities, which is why they start with 3 dice, so 3 food will be the least she might pay. If she rolled any penalties, she will also have to resolve those. Once all the bad stuff is passed though, she can use the remaining resources she has to grow her civilization, earning her more points for the end of the game. If a player rolls workers, she can use them to build cities and monuments. For each worker, 1 box is checked. All monuments reward the player who first builds the monument with extra points. So players will be trying to be the first ones to complete those. And completed cities provide players with more dice to roll. The more dice you have, the more stuff you can earn. After a player has used all their workers, they may choose to spend their coins if they have them, or turn in goods for its current peg value, and then use whatever value they have total to buy a development. Developments provide special effects or bonuses during the game, as well as end game points. Once a player has decided on developments, she must discard any goods to bring herself down to a maximum of 6. She then passes turn, and once a player has either purchased their 5th development or each monument has been built at least once between all players, the game ends. Players will tally up their total points, and the player with the highest score is a winner of Roll Through the Ages. Bronze Age.
So that was Roll Through the Ages, the Bronze Age. I believe there is one other age, the Iron Age. I have not played it, but from looking at the components, it sounds like it would play similarly to the Bronze Age. For my first roll and write, I really like this game. I like how many options you have, especially considering games that have dice rolling mechanics are usually luck-based, but this game gives you the option to re-roll your dice to try to get closer to your goal, and then with the dice rolls that you do get, you have a lot of options of what you want to do with whatever you rolled. So all around, there's a lot of strategy involved, considering there's also luck with dice rolling. The product quality is very nice. The box is nice and sturdy. The pegboards are nice and sturdy, and the little pegs as well. The dice are nice and big, so you're not really going to be able to lose them. All around, the product quality was just really fantastic. The only thing the game doesn't have are writing utensils, but I'm learning that most roll and write games and games that involve writing in general don't come with writing utensils, so I guess it's not a big deal. Most people do have something lying around. Overall, I like this game a lot. If you're looking for a nice roll and write filler that's easy to pick up and isn't too large of a box, you're definitely going to enjoy Roll Through the Ages. The game even has a solo version. If you couldn't find anyone to play with and you had to play by yourself, you can do that. If you would like to add Roll Through the Ages to your game collection, you can check out the links down below for more information about the game. And if you like this review, feel free to leave a comment. If you want the Indie Game Report to check out your game, you can check out our website down below. Thanks for watching. I'm Cassie, Elle, signing out on TIGR Reviews with Roll Through the Ages from Eagle Gryphon Games.